As darkness settled over Obinaka village, a visitor arrived at Chief Obi's compound carrying gifts that most people could only dream of owning. The wooden gates opened slowly as Don Alero stepped inside with confidence. Behind him, servants carried expensive fabrics, bags of rice, imported drinks, and boxes filled with valuable items.
Chief Obi, Don Alero has arrived.
Good evening. I hope I am not too late.
While the chief saw opportunity, Adelina felt something very different. Standing quietly in the corner of the compound, she watched the wealthy man with growing fear.
These gifts are too much. For a respected chief like you, they are only a small token.
Oh, there was something about Don Alero that made her uncomfortable. His smile appeared friendly, yet his eyes seemed cold and calculating. As he spoke politely with her father, his attention repeatedly drifted toward her. He watched her closely, studying her every movement, as though he had already made a decision that nobody else knew about. Mama Grace noticed it too. A mother's heart often sees danger long before anyone else. She stood beside her daughter, silently praying that whatever had brought Don Alero to their home would soon pass.
Why is he here?
I do not like this.
But it did not. After exchanging pleasantries with Chief Obi, Don Alero revealed that the gifts were not the true reason for his visit.
Your daughter has grown into a remarkable young woman. She has always made me proud. Chief Obi, I did not come here tonight only to bring gifts. Oh, I came because there is something I desire.
The atmosphere inside the compound changed immediately. Conversation stopped. Even the night air seemed to hold its breath. Then he spoke the words that would change everything.
I want your daughter.
He wanted Adelina to become his wife.
To become my wife.
For a moment, nobody moved, nobody spoke. And the compound fell into complete silence. Chief Obi stared at him in disbelief. Mama Grace felt her heart sink. Adelina froze where she stood, unable to believe what she had just heard. Fear rushed through her body like cold water. This could not be happening.
No. This cannot be happening.
Yet Don Alero stood calmly, showing no sign of doubt. He was serious. Very serious. As the shock slowly faded, Chief Obi's attention returned to the gifts surrounding him. The more he looked at them, the more his surprise began to transform into excitement.
You honor my household greatly. Your daughter deserves comfort, and comfort is something you can provide.
In his mind, he could already see the respect, wealth, and status this marriage would bring to his family. Meanwhile, Mama Grace saw only danger. She quietly squeezed Adelina's hand, trying to comfort her as panic grew in the young woman's heart. Don Alero continued speaking, making promise after promise. He spoke of comfort, security, and a future free from hardship. He promised a beautiful home. He promised wealth. He promised a life without suffering. To Chief Obi, those promises sounded like a dream. But to Adelina, they sounded like chains. Gathering every bit of courage she had, she stepped forward. Her voice trembled, but her words were clear.
Father,
What is it?
I cannot marry him.
She could not marry him. The declaration shocked everyone. Few people in Obinaka had ever dared to reject a man as powerful as Don Alero. Yet Adelina did not hesitate. She refused. Surprisingly, Don Alero remained calm. He did not shout. He did not become angry. Instead, he asked a simple question. Why? And with honesty in her heart, Adelina gave him the answer.
May I ask why?
Because I do not love you.
And love is the reason.
Yes.
Because she did not love him. For a brief moment, the wealthy man's smile faded. Then another name entered the conversation.
Is this about Jide? Answer me.
Yes.
The poor farmer, the young man Adelina truly loved. As soon as Chief Obi mentioned his name, the atmosphere shifted once again.
Jide, a poor farmer. He is the man she loves. Unfortunately.
Don Alero listened carefully. So there was another man. A man standing between him and what he wanted. A poor farmer, a dreamer, someone with no wealth, no influence, and no power. Yet somehow he possessed the one thing Don Alero could not buy. Adelina's heart. Although Don Alero remained calm on the outside, a storm had already begun to form inside him. Still, he smiled. He spoke of love as though it were temporary, something that could fade away with time.
Love is a strange thing. It can disappear. It can be forgotten.
Not mine.
Something that could be replaced. But Adelina stood her ground. Her love for Jide was real, and she refused to pretend otherwise. The more she resisted, the more determined Don Alero became. Then came the moment that shattered her world completely. Chief Obi made his choice. Looking at the gifts spread across his compound, thinking of the wealth and respect that would follow.
Don Alero, I accept your proposal.
Father!
He accepted Don Alero's proposal. Without asking his daughter, without considering her feelings, without thinking about the consequences, he accepted. Adelina could hardly believe what she was hearing. Her own father had chosen wealth over her happiness. Tears filled her eyes as she pleaded with him to reconsider.
You cannot do this.
He refused to change his mind. The decision had already been made.
You cannot do this.
I already have,
I am your daughter.
and I know what is best for you.
And as the lanterns flickered beneath the dark African sky, Adelina felt her future slipping further